Hello guys, and in today's GTA 5 video what we're going to be doing is I want to go over my top 10 favorite drift cars, which I have in this garage right here. You guys can, basically recreate the car if you want, or you want to know how I upgrade my drift cars and stuff like that. So starting out, we have the Futo, the normal Futo. This is removed off of the websites. I think it was like almost added, like almost recently. When I say recently, I mean like a while ago. But it is a removed car. But you can still find it off the street or buy it from someone, or get it from someone via different methods. You know, Next up is the Jester RR. Um, Also, these are not in order. I just have them in here, so it's technically not it's my top 10, but not in order. Um, so the Jester R, again, a very nice drift car in my opinion. Don't have tons of seat time in it, but I actually got it working pretty well, and I kind of like how it drifts. And it's definitely up there on my top 10 list. Um, Next up, Rapid GT. It is one of the more OG drift cars. Also, you cannot buy this off of the website. It got removed. So again, same thing with the Futo. You can't find it off the street. Well, you can, but you can't store it. So you have to buy it from a friend or get it from another way. Um, but yeah, this thing is sick. For everyone that obviously does GTA drifting, will know that this thing is just almost the king. I wouldn't say the king of drifting or like drift car wise, because this thing is very good. But next up is the RT3000 or the Honda S2000. Um, I went for a crazy build on this. I just wanted to, and I really like it. Again, actually, this thing, this version of this car. I'm gonna say version because I have two. But this one I literally just picked up this week, because it's on sale. And here it is still on the website. That's why I'm looking through here. Um, right here, I was just like, I'll pick one up, and I wanted to do a little bit of a crazier build, so I decided to go with this. This was also in my most recent GTA 5 video, so yeah. The I almost said S15. That's too far. S13. Um, and honestly, it's a sick car. I've had so many different versions of this car, I can't even count, because I like how this thing looks now, but before I could not get this car right. Um, but yeah, it works great. It's a little bit on the slower side of drifting. It's still a quick car. It still is sick. There's a lot of customization, but it's definitely a little. It lacks a little. An F wide body or the Audi R8. And this is the build I went for it. Really like it. Um, might talk about this build a little bit. Um, but basically, the reason why I chose this thing is just because it's sick, and also I really wanted to have at least one exotic in here, or like exotic, quote unquote. But yeah, something a little bit more expensive. It is on the website. Also, by the way, the Ramus is on the website. I forgot to say that. So if you go on to here, you go into Benny's, because the wide body version is a Benny's car. You're gonna have to pay 1.6 million up front, and I can't remember what it was for the wide body kit, conversion kit, whatever you want to call it. But it's definitely some money. It is worth it. I would say it takes a little bit more skill to drive, because some people can't drive it like fully maxed out in a way, because it could get a little bit tough at times, even for me. So same thing goes with this thing. The Virgo ZX, or the Camaro ZL1. I have it as, but I also have a ZL1 1LE version of this car. Well, based off of. But I really like this thing. I had to add a muscle car in here to at least split it up a little bit, so that way it wasn't like supercars and sports cars. Uh, but a really good car. Uh, I don't have too much seat time in this car for drifting. Uh, there's sometimes where I'm very smooth in this car, and sometimes where I can't even drive it at all. Because I'm not really fully used to how this thing drives. It is kind of the same story as the 10F wide body, but at the same time, this thing is a little bit more adaptive as well. You might not need to run low grips 100% of the time because it does have that HSW upgrade, which I do have on this thing, which basically takes off the whole like need of low grip tires because this thing has too much power, but it is super super fun. The Masakro race car, on the other hand, is really really good to drive, but unfortunately it was a removed car, so you cannot buy it off of the website. You can't find it off the street, which means you're gonna have to buy it off of a friend or you know another method, get it from a friend basically is the only way to achieve this car now. So it is, a dying breed. But, there's a lot of people that are willing to trade. But yeah, this car is super easy to drive, I would say. It's not too hard to pick up, and honestly, this thing is just really, really good. It's consistent, it's reliable, and it's fun. And also, it's like cheap when it was on the website. It was like 160 something thousand. So it was cheap, and it's like cheap fun, but that's also to say for the Futo. Moving on to the next car. This is also a removed car. Rest in peace. There was at one point where there was a comment in Simeon's thing that you could buy. I think it was for the 10th anniversary. I think no, it wasn't. I'm rambling, but anyways, this car was removed. It is a very very good looking car, and the reason why it was removed because the Comet is gone, which means you can't upgrade it to the Comet Ultra Custom. So technically, this car is not gone, but because it's not, it's a separate car, but within a car, basically, like the 10F wide body. You need to buy the 10F, and then you got a wide body. Same deal here, but with the Comet. But it's a very good looking car. You can do a lot of builds with it, and it is very very fun. I don't actually have a. I have a lot of seat time in this car. I just don't have it down because I've been driving a lot more like other cars lately. So I'm gonna see how I do in this thing. No promises. Next up is the Futo's younger brother, because this was technically added in later. But I mean, like it's like bigger than the normal Futo. But you know what I'm saying. Of course, the 86. Well, both of them, right? Whatever. Anyways, moving on. I'm just gonna dig myself a bigger hole here. That's how much I know about A86s. Anyways, this thing is really, really good. Again, it is on the website, but it is super expensive. It's like, I'm gonna exaggerate here, a million times the price as the normal Futo, because the normal Futo is 9,000, but free off the street, whereas this one is 1.2 roughly $1 million for trade price, that is. So this car is very expensive, and but it is very very good at drifting, and it is very very fun. So that is the car list. I'm now going to go over every single upgrade and every single car, so in that way, you guys can build it. But I'm not going to talk. I'm literally just going to go to the customs and basically, uh, show you guys it. And if there's stuff I need to say, I'll say it. So,
what's wrong with her now?
brakes, I usually have stock, but this one, as you can tell, I got from a friend, so that's why it's upgraded. So I have low grip tires on this thing, obviously. So yeah, make sure you got that. Many times I've done this.
What can the
That
best
was
mechanic
nice.
in LS do for you?
Okay. Again, I think this same story, yeah. Honestly, I didn't even know this thing had an upgraded engine. Like, fully upgraded, you know? So much I know about my cars right now, apparently. I'm just never looking underneath of it. I don't know what options, what the thing is cover, like my stream thing is covering it. Wait, what do we even have on it? Oh, wait, yeah, it's pure white, by the way, there, which can't really get normally unless you have a, crew color. So, yeah. Uh, oh wait, it actually doesn't add anything. I didn't even know that. Stock suspension you'll see on a lot of my cars is just a lot better than having it slammed, especially on this thing because this thing already scrapes enough. But as well, it improves the car's overall performance usually, except in some cases like the tuner cars will need competition suspension or the lowest. Oh wait, color of the wheel, and then also again I have low grip tires. Most of these, if not all of these cars do, besides the Honda S2000. That was sick.
Here for the magic touch?
In this case, it is not a friend car, so that's why I actually have stock brakes. This isn't it. This car though, uh, you can run lower suspension. It just depends on what you like, but this thing probably works the best, in my opinion, at competition suspension, and usually a lot of people can back that up. I am not fully versed in like what everything does and like how everything feels. Even though I can kind of determine how my car feels depending on the upgrades, but I'm not like well versed in it. So you can search up a lot of videos that will tell you, or that people will tell you more like what each thing does, because I'm not very good at that. Oh, and again, I have low grip tires. Just a note.
What miracle did you want me to perform?
And this is actually my, you know, basically didn't get it from a friend. The reason why I have armor on this car is because it is helpful. Obviously from taking damage a lot because I do a lot of clips and stuff. I'm gonna need armor because my car gets damaged a lot. Basically, that's what I mean by that. Oh. Wood. Oh, In this case, I'll go over interior. I did not skip out on this build. I went full out. Full. I did everything. Oh. There's plate, doesn't matter. Color, okay. And I'm gonna say this, I literally cannot see. The thing is blocking, so if I go down like that and then go back up, that's why. I'm running no low grip tires on this car because I like that. And also this thing does not need low grip tires. I don't know why that's check marked. I didn't even buy it. My taillight. It's gonna cost me $100. Yep.
Good to go.
This is also my car. Also, if you guys have to pause the video at any point because I'm going too fast, then go ahead and do that. Because there's some times where I am clicking off a bit too quick. Stock. Grill. All these grills are kind of cool. I guess this one's kind of cool. There's something I could do, but I actually really like how that looks. I better not get copyrighted for this stinking music. Basically nothing to do with the seats. Livery is this one right here. Nope. The reason why I have street suspension is this is one of the tuner cars, but I feel like I just like it in the middle setting. Again, personal preference, realistically, is suspension. You guys can mess around with it. This is just my personal setup. So if you really want to, try this out first and then adjust to how you like or try different things, you can go right ahead.
Where they're now?
No, $1,000, bruh. Is my car. You can't tell because there's no plate. But if I go ahead and... Yeah, there. My car. Carbon split front. Lead bumper. Wait, oh, that, okay. What? Oh, it's into blood lights. I can't remember where. I can't see anything. There we go. Number 12. Carbon mirrors. Color. That's not even what I want. Which one is this one again? Oh, brakes. Makes sense. As you see. Actually, I may have made a mistake. I think primary. Oh, but that, no, I'm gonna keep with what I have. Nope. Trip. You can if you want to. I just personally not into that. Also, I do have low grip tires on this car. Forgot that those are at the bottom. Oh, I forgot what upgrades was in here. Honestly, I haven't upgraded this car in a while. miracle entry that no one's been talking about. It's an ancient relic of a entry
What can the best
decision.
mechanic in LS do for you?
Yeah, no, I'm kidding.
Should be running better than ever.
Also, is my car. I'm gonna say that every time. Okay, there's a reason why I have level 1 here. I didn't want this thing to be HSW in the first place, but since I merged my other HSW one onto this, because I ended up getting like a secret livery on this thing that I had for a couple of days and I took off. I didn't want it to be HSW. Was supposed to be like my non-HSW kind of drift Camaro, but it just got HSW grade, which means it is stuck with having that extra horsepower anyway. So I decided, let me drop it down to level engine 1, so that way at least it's a little bit slower than if it was fully maxed out. And also, you know, that's what I wanted to do. So that's why that is like that. I can't see anything. Yeah. See, it doesn't have the livery that was on this. So there was the shark livery, but I just didn't like it. So I took it off and made this build, which I think turned out really, really good. I hate that. When it goes up one too many times than what you clicked. Again, pause the video if needed. I have lower suspension, again, because it's where I like it. Again, same thing goes. If you guys can try it, and if you want to change it, you can change it. It's not that big a deal. I can't remember where I got these wheels. I think it might have been. Where are these wheels? It's not street. It's not track. I feel like SUV. Yeah. Okay. It just wasn't showing up apparently. Oh, maybe it's because like I somehow did that and it like went up to the top or something. This car does have low grip tires, and as you see, there's a lot of traction that gets rid of on this car. One hand Challenger V2 in a muscle car. The rain's messing me up.
Magic touch?
Is my car, but I also have 100% armor because of the Stevie Wonder Kid video, which if you haven't seen, he has a video up on his channel and I have a video up on my channel as well. If you scroll down, you will see my run where I actually run from Stevie and a couple of other people from his Discord, like Zell Stance, and I believe this is his name. I'm going off the top of my head. And another person which I can't remember his name, which I hate, but like I hate that I can't remember people's names. But yeah, if you want to go watch those videos, you can. Will not be like I don't think it, yeah, I don't know if I'll link them. I didn't want to say like will not be linked because I don't know. If I remember, I will. So if there's something down there, you just have to scroll through my channel. But yeah, and it's not that far down. So yeah, from when this video is uploaded, I think should be uploaded. I'm not 100% sure. Color is in this one. What's the, oh, that's that one. Okay. Don't want to sell this thing. Can't see because the thing's way, like I said earlier. Oh yeah, there is no suspension option, so you don't gotta worry about it. As well, I do have low grip tires on this car. Like I said, for most of these cars I do. I remember. Alright, we're good. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry.
What miracle did you want me to perform?
Armor, brakes. I believe this is just a blue. Yeah, it's a blue with a pearlescent of ultra blue or racing blue. It's another blue. So it's just blues. Where is it? No, this is not the one with the chameleon. I remember I have a blue one that I think has a chameleon paint. Yeah, this one. It looks kind of cool. I can't remember where I put it. Competition suspension, this is where I like it. But I think on another one I am rocking stock suspension. This one is, I can't lie, I don't think it's fully set up, because this is kind of like one of my other builds. But I think this thing is set up too. I can't tell. I could just drive it anyways. So it's not 100% exact to what I normally have it, but you know, it's fine. As well, I do have lower tires on this thing because you know.
What brings you in today?
Alright, so as you can tell, this is not mine. I got this from a friend a while ago, a long time ago at this point. So that is why it will be as well max upgraded. Oh, that really should be like that, but I guess not. I don't know why. I just realized that looks super weird. No one will look underneath the engine. It's fine. Yeah, I'll make it a crew black instead. And the interior color is a unselected color, because as you can tell, this thing is definitely not mine. As well as the dash is a unselected color, but I can't remember which one it is or what it is. Roof, nothing. The side panels, which are these, normally they come in the plasticky color. I made them primary. Does that add? No, it doesn't. Interesting. You can add those if you want to. This I like at lowered suspension, so that's just the one I have on the thing. So these are the stock wheels, but as you can see, these are the stock wheels, but mine have a black face to them. So as you can see, when I go on any other wheel, it will show that it is already colored with black, and then when I go to the stock wheel, it's going to make it back to the normal stock wheel. So yeah, something I want to mention. As well, it has different tinted glass. I believe it's green. Yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, consider hitting that like button. And if you're new around here, hitting that subscribe button. It's free, and you know, helps the channel out. And you know, like the content, like what you're seeing, like drifting, like GTA. You got any suggestions? Leave a comment as well. Yeah, I really can drift this thing right now because I'm at like 2 hours speed. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next video. And I'm out.